Welcome back to Mike R's shop. Today is a day that I've been waiting for, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for as well. Today is the day we go pick up the Forsyth Duster and bring it back to the shop to start making a game plan on how to do the preservation on this old race car. Let's watch the show intro, and I'll see you in 30 seconds. Let's do this road trip.
Working out of a 100-year-old refurbished barn, bringing 35 years of experience to projects considered beyond repair. Vision, creativity, and problem solving are essential tools in this place. Watch as we transform junk into polished metal miracles. This is My Car's Shop.
Road trip, MKS on the road, right? Yep, we got about a 30-minute drive, give or take. It's actually where the corporate office is for my tech firm. So today's the day that we've been excited about and looking forward to for a long time. In fact, this car is the #1 viewed video on the channel. We broke, I think we're approaching 5,200, 6,200 views on this video now. About this Duster. There's a lot of controversy on the channel about it. People don't believe it's true. People say that somebody's snowballing me, or that I'm lying, or they're lying to me. And you know, I don't care what people think, because I know the family, I know the history, and we'll get into all of that in detail as we go forward, because the history of this car is just as important, and maybe more so, than what the car is. So to me, the value in the car is the local drag racing history of the car and the family connection to the local area, and that's almost more important than what the car actually is, being the 340 3-speed, low mileage, blah blah blah. And we're not going in the direction of restoring it. Like I said, we're gonna preserve this car as what it is, a barely surviving, I'll say, 70s drag car. Well, I thought it would just take a minute and just let you get a video shot of town where my business is, and it's where I graduated from high school. I'm involved in leadership and community government here on many levels. Just been around this place for a long time. It's not my hometown. I am from about 500 miles north of here, much closer to the area where my 47 Ford came from, and where the Oakland came from, and my great-grandparents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, where my parents were born. But I just wanted to let you see the little dinky town here that we live in, or don't live in, used to live in. I live, like I said, a ways away from here now, but this is where we do business, and a lot of roots here in the community. It's a town of about 2,500, rural agricultural community. So for those of you that are used to the bigger cities, this would probably bore you out of your skulls, but really like it. I've always gravitated back here. It's just a nice little town, and like I said, very involved with a lot of the stuff that goes on here in town on at the government level, and just so yeah, it's just thought I'd let you see our little bitty town here. Up here on the left is the old Chrysler dealership where I was service manager many years ago. It's out of business now, but there's actually a guy putting in a custom car shop, hot rod shop there from what I hear. And there's a few old cars in there and so forth, so that's kind of cool. Haven't taken time to meet the guy yet. And actually the building just before that one also, there's a bunch of, guys got a bunch of old cars and motorcycles in there as well. So a lot of cars in this area and a lot of people into cars, that's for sure. Sorry for the wind. Another thing we're picking up is the rear end for the Challenger while we're here. So that'll be nice to have that 8 3/4 rear end and get that cleaned up and ready to put in the car, because as you know, we're not far away from having Stitches back on its feet again. That's cool. while we were here, Dave was gracious enough to let us look over the second Forsyth Duster, which was the car that replaced the green one. He drag raced in this car for many more years after he quit driving the green one. But it's just really cool to see a couple of these old pieces of drag racing history. So it's nice to see them preserved. Well, you probably can't see it too well, but we're being followed by a 70 Duster, so that's good. I'm not going to set any land speed records, but we'll chip away along and get home here. Dave's going to follow me home, help me unload it. That's nice. And he's carrying the rear end in the back of his truck so that we didn't have to mess with putting it on the trailer. We've got bolts through the hood pin holes to just hold the hood down because there's no hood latch on it. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of My Car Shop. It's great to have the car home. Next up on this is we're going to do a project overview and come up with a game plan, so watch for that episode coming soon. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. You're not going to want to miss out on what's coming on this car here. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram /My Car Shop. And one more thing, don't forget, rock on, guys.